are doing a cook with me video today, and we are making one of my favorite recipes, and it's also my friend's favorite recipes. It's fathead dough and it's pizza. So welcome back to the farm. We're going to cook. My ingredients for the fathead dough are mozzarella cheese, cream cheese, eggs, and almond flour. So we're going to throw the dough together first, and then we'll top it up and bake it like a regular pizza. So mozzarella dough and almond flour and the egg, you melt the cheeses together, then you add the egg and the almond flour, it makes a dough. You can make it savory, you can make it sweet, but today it's all savory because pizza is my favorite. So here we go. So I thought now would be a good time to do some voiceover, and what I am explaining, even though the clip is sped up, is that to touch and handle the dough, your hands need to be wet. You can just go to the sink, run some water over your hands, and just let them be dripping wet, and that'll keep you from getting sticky because the dough is quite a sticky consistency now. And all I'm doing is patting it out on parchment paper into the bottom of this baking dish. So all you have to do is wet your hands and press it out to your desired thickness. And after you get it pressed in, you can poke holes in it with a fork, then sprinkle some garlic powder and your pizza seasoning or Italian seasoning on top of the crust, and then you pop it into that 350-degree oven to bake until the crust gets kind of brown, golden brown, and bubbly. This is such a good recipe. I hope you guys will try it. It's amazing. I'm still getting used to these voiceovers, so I wanted to share why I am sharing low-carb recipes with you. I have been following a low-carb diet since June of 2016. That's almost 4 years. So I don't do keto. I do more of an Atkins diet or a lazy keto. I get asked a lot about my weight loss. I'll insert a picture of before and afters towards the end of this video so that you can see, I guess, why my weight loss has been a big deal. But I lost a total of 70 pounds. That was the highest that my weight loss got to, was the 70-pound loss. I maintained that for over 3 years. In the last probably 8 months, I gained a little bit of that back, but I'm currently at still 55 pounds under my highest weight. So I gained a little bit due to lack of activity and my depression that I talked to you guys about. But aren't we all always a work in progress? I know I am. One of the questions that I get asked is how I have been able to be successful. So I wanted to share a few of the things that worked for me, so that if you're interested in this or you just want to hear a little bit about my story, I'm going to share now. For me to be successful, number one, I had to be consistent. Do not cheat on this diet. To keep your body in fat burning mode, which is also known as ketosis, you must strictly watch your carb intake. You can't have 5 days straight of following a low carb diet, then go wild and eat whatever you want as a reward. You must be consistent to see lasting results. There's Jess eating her pizza bite that we made for the kids. So now I'm going over to our sweet Cora, who's sitting on the couch watching her tablet. She is being a little shy, but she was excited when I told her she was making her debut on my YouTube video. So not to get too distracted, but I did want to share the second tip. You must cook. For me, I like to cook, so this isn't a really big deal. You can eat out and you can buy quote unquote what I call convenience foods, but I think you can be more strict if you prepare your food yourself. You control the ingredients that you use. So I'm showing you here the little one in the peach colored shirt right there. That's Kate, and she's the baby of the group, and the other little blonde was Ansley. The guy in the gray, that's Nate, Jessica's husband, and then the handsome guy in the orange there, that's Big Daddy. That's my husband Adam. As you can tell, neither of them were completely thrilled to be on camera, but, you know, they had to make their debut. Now the pizza is out of the oven. It is all baked, slightly brown on top. We're going to top it with our Rao's marinara sauce. They do make a pizza sauce, but I prefer the marinara. It's so yummy. We like a saucy pizza. When I say we, I'm talking about me and Jess. So I use probably 1/4 cup of the sauce to go on the pizza before we add all of our toppings. I am going to stay on track. So my third successful point I wanted to share was I had to have support. My husband tries almost all of my creations. My best friends and family, they also make low-carb meals and sides that I can enjoy too. Having someone cook a low-carb meal for me is my love language. And I have been blessed with friends and family who show me how much they love me. They cook, and I tell you what, we all enjoy it. One of my favorite things to do is to share one of my favorite recipes with someone who doesn't eat low carb or doesn't know that I eat low carb, and hear how they enjoy it while they're eating it, because other than using a few different ingredients, everything is just regular food, prepared with different ingredients and maybe a different way, but it just tastes amazing. So the fourth and final success tip that I want to share with you is to find good recipes. Find great resources online and check out recipes that work for you. If you get a collection of recipes, breakfasts, lunches, dinners, snacks, you can't go wrong. You'll always have information and choices that you can make at restaurants, when you're at the grocery store, anytime that you're out and eating is involved, you set yourself up for success. So some great sources for recipes that I have found myself have been some websites. I'm going to share them with you, and I'll also will link them at the end. So Low Carb Yum, I have followed them on Instagram. The Keto Dad, Nick Martinez, is phenomenal, and his recipes are spot on. And there's a ton of low carb recipe boards that you can follow on Pinterest. I've got great recipes, but again, do some research. Make sure what you're looking at is low carb or keto friendly. Come here, Jess, I want you to try it. On camera. Oh, she's gonna be real hot though.
Real hot.
She real hot. Ooh.
Ooh, y'all, this is my favorite, absolute favorite pizza. On fire?
On fire.
Mmm.
How is it?
From bacon, bitch.
They took it to a whole new level.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Word.
Y'all have a good day. Like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and come back for the next one. Bye. So I couldn't leave you guys with a meal idea and then not give you dessert. So this is the next day, and I'm going to make some cheesecake bars, which are a family hit. So since this is real life, I wanted to show you guys. This was a whole other day, the very next day after we ate dinner with our friends. So I love to have a clean kitchen, so I like to do the dishes as I go. This is a trait I did not get from my mother. I love my mom so much. If you're watching this, Mom, you're the best and I love you. But Lord, cooking with her is like a cyclone in the kitchen. She thinks she has to get out every single contraption she has and use it, and every spoon, every fork. I'm not like that. But that's okay. It takes all to make the world go round. I like to wash up as I go, and this is me kind of running a sink full of hot soapy water so that I can wash up the pots and pans that we cook in. And even though I eat low carb, my husband doesn't have to. He will eat whatever I cook, but the rest of my family, my two little girls, they do not eat low carb. They will eat some things that I fix, but they're not huge cauliflower fans, broccoli fans, and that's a lot of what I cook with because I enjoy it and it's very low carb. But for the purpose of this video, I wanted to keep it real and show you guys how I clean as I go, but also sharing that the little girls are getting mac and cheese as one of their side dishes tonight. We like to tag team dinner, so it's not so much work on one individual person, and we tackle pretty much everything in our marriage and life as a team. We are together in everything.
God is great, God is good, let us thank Him for our food. Amen.
So I wasn't planning on throwing in cleaning motivation, but I guess that's kind of what it turned into. I wanted to share a real life cleaning routine while I'm waiting for my cheesecake bars to bake. So tell me what you guys like. I want to take the time to ask, what have you enjoyed so far? Tell me in the comments what of my videos. I know that I have such a variety that I posted. JK, just kidding. I know this is only my 4th video, but tell me what you've enjoyed. What have you liked to see? What would you like to see more of? Do you like the cook with me? Do you like the clean with me? Do you guys want to see me do some hair and makeup? Tell me in the comments what you want to see from me, and I will do my very best to make that happen. Can you guys see my little shadow in the floor there? There's Winnie Pig. Now I'm panning over and showing you guys a clean kitchen. There is nothing better after you've cooked a meal. I've also been thinking about doing a house tour. We have a cozy home, but it's our home and I'm so proud of it. We've done a lot of renovation work. Tell me, would you guys like to see house tour? Would you like me to show you around our home and walk you through the renovations that we've done? They're pretty cool if I do say so myself. Let me know what you want to see. This is my Amazon oil diffuser. I got it about a year ago and I put just water, and that is lemongrass essential oil, and I love to diffuse lemon and citrus scents. So I plug this in and it just smells so fresh and clean. There is nothing like it. And it changes colors, but I prefer the white light normally. So now the timer is going off. These delicious cheesecake bars are finally done. And it really didn't take that long. It was just 30 minutes. About 8 minutes for the crust and then 30 minutes for the filling. These are so good. But as greedy and hungry as my little family is for sweets, you must let this chill for at least 2 hours before you eat it. Trust me, it's a necessity. When it's finally cool, pop some whipped cream on it and you are done. Amazing dessert and low carb. Big Daddy, I'm going to give you this big piece, okay?
Oh, I want the big piece.
So there you have it, guys. 2 low-carb recipes that my family enjoys. I hope that you'll try them out and you will enjoy them as well. Remember, if you like my channel, if you like this content, please give me a thumbs up and consider sharing this with your friends. I really want to get my channel to grow, and sharing it's the best way to get it out there. So thanks again for your time. I hope you enjoyed. See y'all next time.